Well, things are getting a little more interesting now. Calling this device 6.5. Same 7x7 centimetre carbon fibre. Based on the last few videos, this is one that's stoked with egg white and hit with a creme brulee gun. There's a very crude follow-up on a recent video by Robert Murray Smith. And what I'm doing is hitting this at 6.5 volts, 6.4 thousand milliamps, 1 amp, after wetting it right down with a half molar sodium sulfate. But I've also sprinkled on some of the exfoliated graphite / graphene material I made a while ago. The white residue you can see is sodium sulfate in there. What's happening is there's quite a fizz coming out now. I'm keeping it wetted down, and hopefully what I'm doing is exfoliating any of the larger chunks of graphite that was in there before, after sprinkling that material on this top plate. And look, I've done one run and managed to get 1:38 out of that for run time. So that's getting better all the time versus my baseline of 21 seconds, just the plain carbon fibre at 2 volts and 1:10 at 4 volts charging. Do have to be careful, of course, because water starts to electrolyse into hydrogen and oxygen under electrolysis, I should say. I think from memory a bit over 1.2 volts, if I can remember high school chemistry that well, and engineering subjects at uni. Anyway, having a good play around. Sorry about the motor rattling away. It's only pulling about 38 milliamps out of those 1000 milliamps there, having blueprinted it before, so it's useful for a rundown test. I'll give that a run now. Actually, we're just about to cross 2 minutes and 5. I'll pull it at 2:10, see what happens. Hold on. I'll be in a minute. About to cross the 30-second mark at 2:40 on the video. The logistics of kids in the background. Motor still humming away there on discharge. Coming up to a minute of discharging now. About now. Certainly much more inspiring than I was getting with the Coles After Sun gel on the carbon fibre on device. So I think it was 2 or 3. Right. Sorry, this is as fascinating as watching grass grow. But 1:30, pretty much coming up right about now. Oh, will we go 2 minutes? It's 1:50. 1:50. Alright, let this sit overnight, I think. I'll do a few more cycles and see if we can squeeze it up to the 2 minute mark. Cheers.